Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And don't you know, pump it up. What did I say, fam? I mean, it's not like I knew. Everybody knew this, right? I mean, everybody knew this. Come on. I'm not saying something extremely genius, you know. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And don't you know, pump it up. Hi, everybody. Who's sleeping today? Raise your hand if you're sleeping tonight. Yesterday, I went to bed like at 7 a.m. because I played League of Legends. Yesterday, there was the finals. I was watching my team T1, Koreans. You probably have no idea what I just said, but it's okay. I've been watching, League for over 10 years. I'm a fan. So, but it was in China, so I didn't go to bed. But yeah, today I think I need to sleep, but I'm so excited, bro. Look at all those people not sleeping. Not me, not me. So there's stuff happening right now. About 20 minutes for the Senate to come back. We're ready. We're ready. We're absolutely ready, everybody. We're absolutely ready. Drop a like, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. We're back. We're back. We were out for like an hour, just finishing a couple of things and relaxing a little bit, of course. Crypto is moving. Yeah. I need some drops. Where are my drops? I'll find them. I'll find them. Okay. 240, everybody. If you bought the dip, like I mentioned, maybe 1,000 times. Yeah, maybe 1,000 times. Just in, Senate reaches deal to end the U.S. shutdown. Oh, yes. I think we need some music, don't you think? To celebrate. I think we need some pumpity. Let me go ahead and log in here. Not logged in. There you go. Guys, we're excited. If this is your first time, just a little bit of music because come on. I like the green. Let's open up trading view right here. Oh, look at that. Would you take a look at that, everybody? Have 105,000. Get ready, get excited, because you are not gonna believe it. We knew this was gonna happen. We knew this was gonna happen, everybody. Why are you surprised? Send it. Welcome to Sunday Night Live with Oscar Ramos. How you doing? So good to see you. Let us know in the comments. It's open. absolutely open. In about 15 minutes, they're going to be talking here in about 15 minutes. So don't leave. Lock in. And welcome to the fam. Welcome to the community. There he is. $40 days. 40 days, bro. Are you ready to see the pump? I just got one thing to tell you. Where are the haters at? Where are they? I don't see you. Come on. It's true. You know it's true. Welcome, Kraken in the house. I'm stretching, man, because we're about to go skyrocket mode. Maybe not tonight, but soon. Soon. Let me know if you're buying under $3 XRP, because as soon as it's open, ETFs. Oh, yes. %. Mustard. SPX. Monero. Eat. Let's go. Come on, XRP. We knew this was gonna happen. It's just good news, everybody. We love that. We love that. Soon, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And they're going to continue. I hope you bought the dip. I hope. I hope. Attention. XRP exploding tonight. Get ready now. I said it 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. I said it. I told you. Right here. I've said it. Shorts. Beware. I'm so happy I bought the dip. Soon, everybody. Soon, everybody. Soon, everybody. Get ready for this. Soon, soon. And if you want to buy XRP, first link down below. Join me on BTCC, guys. And get all those welcome bonuses. Click the first link down below or the first link at the top of the chat right now. All my traders, it's time. It's time to open in 40 days. Are you kidding me? Come on, just open it, man. Five minutes. 5 minutes. Look at this clown. This guy's gonna vote no. But they found some Democrat senators, and if they vote yes, we're out of this shutdown. Out of this shutdown. We just need a few. 2 minutes. Let's hear it and see if we get it official. Let's pause this and listen before we go in.
Looks like we're getting very close to the shutdown. We'll never agree to give any substantial money or any money to really prisoners, illegals that come into our country. And I think the Democrats understand that. And it looks like we're getting close to the shutdown ending. You'll know very soon. Thank you very much.
Nice. All right, everybody. Let's lock in and see what we can find here. I don't know if there are going to be more breaks. There might be more breaks, but I don't know. More recess. I hope not. As of right now, the market has reacted. The market is happy. Things can change. Yes, they can. But the government is ending soon, I hope. And we're just here reacting to everything. I want to welcome you to Sunday Night Live with Oscar Ramos, where we tell you exactly what's happening, the facts, and nothing more than that. Appreciate you being here, and welcome, to the panel. Go ahead and leave us a comment. You can see your comments there at the bottom. And hopefully we get some good news today. Breaking news, still closed. I know, right? I know. All right, well, not much we can do other than wait to see for good news, right? So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, you did it again. I was like, Mansoor, I haven't seen you, but you don't. Oh, man. Mansoor in the house. Everybody, please, right now, just drop a big thank you to Mansoor, one of my closest allies and friend. It's pretty insane. Thank you so much for being here, brother. And you're behind the scenes, bro. You're lethal. Don't speak too much, but you're lethal, bro. Thank you. And a lot of people just got memberships, so let's go. Got a bunch of memberships for a lot of people. So thank you to Chipper. Last live that we were here. Planets, man, dude, great guy. Planets, bro. Also in our admin chat too. So just to give you an idea of the kind of chat that you can expect from Oscar Ramos in my community. Over the last 40 days, I've been saying it, guys. We cannot control this shutdown. We cannot control this shutdown,
The Senate will
right?
come to order.
So let's end it.
Senator from Kansas.
Mr. President, thank you. Exactly 1 month ago today, I stood on the Senate floor and spoke about the impact of the government shutdown was having on an already troubled aviation system, and that the traveling public was facing tremendous challenges with that shutdown, and I cautioned against prolonging it. Now, 30 days later, we're still here. I was concerned that if the shutdown continued, it can force the closure of parts of the airspace and lead to further reductions in the air traffic controller workforce. Unfortunately, both these concerns have materialized in what has become the longest government shutdown in our nation's history. With 2,300 cancellations and counting today, Sunday, we will go down as one of the worst days in air travel. I've never seen anything good come from a government shutdown. Lapses in federal funding have made it harder for families to access SNAP benefits. Head Start programs have been put on pause, and thousands of federal employees are unable to receive a paycheck. This dysfunction is damaging enough to our constituents and economy here at home, but it also sends a dangerous message to the watching world. It demonstrates to our allies that we are an unreliable partner, and it signals to our adversaries that we can't work together to meet even the most fundamental responsibilities of Congress. As this shutdown continues, I want to particularly focus on the impact of this lapse funding is having on the aviation industry. TSA agents and air traffic controllers have had to continue working while missing 2 paychecks. It's a stressful job, and one that has grown increasingly more difficult throughout the year. Combine that with uncertainty on how to pay rent, put food on the table and gas in your car, it is no surprise that we're seeing more and more controllers not show up to work. We are already facing a shortage of controllers, and now we are seeing more having to pick up second jobs to pay the bills, or seeing some quit entirely. Our inaction and our inability to gain consensus are deterring young people interested in futures such as air traffic controllers or other aviation professionals from pursuing those careers. The vulnerabilities in our aviation system has led Secretary Sean Duffy to begin reducing flights by 10% at 40 major airports. Airlines, businesses, and general aviation alike are cutting into their operations to make certain that airspace is as safe as possible. It is critical to know that these impacts are not lopsided on those high traffic areas. Small and medium hub airports, such as we have in Kansas, that connect to those 40 are experiencing this pain just as much. While this is a painful step, it is necessary for the safety of the traveling public, and I support Secretary Duffy's decisions. American Airlines indicated to me they've canceled more than 240 flights yesterday and delayed more than 1,000 flights, impacting more than 150,000 passengers. Airlines for America said that staffing shortages disrupted the flights of more than 4 million passengers from October 1 to November the 7th on their partner airlines. And that was before the mandatory reductions were put in place by the Department of Transportation. We can expect more cuts if we do not reopen the government. We saw how fragile our air system is, and it's the reason I highlight aviation and the consequences of the shutdown tonight. We saw how fragile our air system is earlier this year when a series of failures led to a mid-air collision on January the 29th, which claimed the lives of 67, including those of Kansas. That accident forced Congress and our nation to reckon with an issue that has plagued us for decades. Why have we not effectively modernized our airspace system? Since that crash, steps have been taken to train more controllers and improve the aviation system, including a $12.5 billion investment in modernizing our airspace. But those efforts are becoming much more difficult to accomplish during a shutdown. Unfortunately, the position of the aviation industry it finds itself in today cannot be easily solved, but we cannot even begin to solve it unless we reopen the government. Every day we remain shut down, the fragility of this system intensifies. Thanksgiving is only 18 days away. Americans are purchasing, or would have purchased, or already purchased tickets to be with their families. If we remain in a shutdown much longer, it will become increasingly difficult for airlines to deliver on their promises to their customers. The circumstances we are in cannot continue. We must reopen the government. I urge my colleagues to pass a clean continuing resolution to reopen government. I'm committed to working with my colleagues, to address the concerns they have and any issues brought forth by the shutdown. We must return to regular order, advance a clean CR and these 3 appropriation bills, and then consider further appropriations and these issues so that many of us care so deeply about. Our constituents and our nation depend upon us to do so. Mr. President, I note the absence of a quorum.
Ms. Alston-Brooks.
I need to pay my bills. Yeah, everybody, brother. Welcome, fam. Once again, thank you, Mansoor, and welcome to the 50 new members in the chat. The goal is simple. Open the government. That's it. The thing is, this can last a couple more hours. These guys don't sleep. So it's just a process, you know. It closes and it opens hopefully soon, but there's not really a time. There's not really a time that things end. But I mean, I don't think if there's already an agreement, a deal, it will really crush a lot of people if they don't go push through. About that. We gotta stay updated with the latest because man, we'll know very soon. Yes, we'll know very soon. We have some updates here. It says Justin, the GOP compromise bill would reverse some of the Trump's government employee layoffs for routers. And obviously, Chuck Schumer says he will vote no for the government shutdown bill. So, I mean, some people don't really care if this shutdown continues another week. Trump to be banned from conducting mass layoffs until January the 30th and layoffs back to October 1st are to be reversed if the current stopgap bill to fund the government through January the 30th passes. Bill could pass as soon as tomorrow, includes back pay. Everybody, this is what we want. Even Benjamin Cohen says, thank you, because you are telling the public that it's about to end, or we're starting to hear the first signs, that the shutdown is soon to be over. For us, this is exactly what we've been waiting for, right? This is what we need. Oh, what is this? Investigation reveals that Nancy Pelosi turned 30 years of stock trading into 133 million. Look at this. Nancy Pelosi, the best trader in the world, right?
Pelosi reportedly raking in more than $130 million in profits from trading stocks during her 37 years in Congress. That's according to a new report by the New York Post. The former House Speaker saw a whopping return of nearly 17,000% while in office, outperforming the Dow. Before taking office in 1987, a financial forum showed California Democrat and her husband reporting up to $785,000 worth of stocks in their portfolio. The report comes days after the 85-year-old announced she won't be seeking re-election.
This is
crazy, man. You don't need to do crypto if you're a politician. That's what it seems. What's up, Tree Diglets? Good to see you, buddy, and welcome. Very happy to see you here. 241. Markets need a little bit more confirmation.
Majority Leader,
President, I ask unanimous consent the quorum call be suspended.
without objection.
And I ask unanimous consent that the following senators be allowed to speak for up to 5 minutes
Here we go.
each. Senator Collins, Senator Schumer, Senator Sanders, and me.
Without objection.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Brace yourselves.
Mr. President,
Senator from Maine.
Mr. President, today the Senate Appropriations Committee advanced legislation to reopen government immediately, funding vital programs and resuming pay for federal workers who, for the last 40 days, have had to live with the stress of missed paychecks and not knowing when they would be paid. Under our legislation, all federal employees, including members of our military and Coast Guard, the Capitol police officers, Border Patrol agents, TSA screeners, air traffic controllers, all will receive their back wages. It is significant that this measure also includes 3 full-year fiscal year 2026 appropriations bills, including the annual agriculture FDA bill, the military construction and Veterans Affairs legislation, very timely given that Veterans Day will soon be upon us, and the legislative branch funding. This 3-bill package, which originally passed the Senate on August 1st with overwhelming bipartisan support, 87 votes in 2 cases, 81 in another, will support our veterans, our troops, our farmers, and rural communities. Of note, this package will provide full-year funding for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as SNAP, and the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for women, infants, and children, known as WIC. One of the most unfortunate and shameful consequences of the shutdown has been that these vital nutrition programs were in jeopardy for our most vulnerable families, including 170,000 Mainers who rely on the SNAP program. Other programs will be funded through January 30th, while the Senate and House continue our work on the remainder of the year-long appropriations bills. For example, funding for important programs like Head Start, and such as the Low-Income Heating Assistance Program will now be restored. I look forward to voting for this legislation and ending the unnecessary harm to the security of our families and our nations. We must begin to act tonight. We must not delay any longer. Finally, Mr. President, I want to thank the many members on both sides of the aisle of the Appropriations Committee and the Senate leadership who have worked especially hard to bring this package together. And I would be remiss if I did not also thank our staff. My staff missed an entire night's sleep to get this package together and get the job done. Thank you, Mr. President. Again, I want to particularly thank the members of the Appropriations Committee, including the 3 who served as the subcommittee chairs, Senator Bozeman, Senator Hoven, and Senator Mullen. I want to thank Senator Britt, who did an extraordinary amount of work, Lisa Murkowski, Mike Rounds, Jerry Moran, Sherry Moore Capito, Sidney Hyde-Smith, Deb Fisher. There's so many who worked so hard on this package. I want to thank each and every one of them. Let's get the job done, and let's do it fast. Thank you, Mr. President. Senator Hoven in my list. Senator Hoven was a rock star, so I want to make sure that I mentioned him. Thank you.
Senator from Vermont.
I understand that the way the process has been developed, it is impossible to delay the votes that are going to take place. And if that were not the case, that is certainly what I would do, because I think it is important that the American people fully understand what is being voted on today. Everybody in America knows that our current healthcare system is broken, it is dysfunctional, it is cruel, it is by far the most expensive healthcare system in the world, and the only healthcare system of any major country that does not guarantee healthcare to all people as a human right, covering every man, woman, and child. We are unique in that respect. And yet tonight, what this Senate is about to do is make a horrific situation even worse. So let's be clear. what this vote is about. If this vote succeeds, over 20 million Americans are going to see at least a doubling in their premiums in the Affordable Care Act. In my state of Vermont and throughout this country, for certain groups of people, it will be a tripling and a quadrupling of their premiums. There are people who will now be paying 50% of their limited incomes for health care. Does anybody in the world think that makes sense? And if this resolution is passed tonight, we are on a pathway to throw 15 million Americans off of Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act. 15 million. Our job is to create universal health care, guarantee health care to every man, woman, and child, not throw 15 million people off the health care they have, low-income and working-class people. And my friends, know what you are voting on. Studies are out there that when you throw 15 million people off of health care, some 50,000 of our fellow Americans will die unnecessarily every single year. Anyone think that's funny? Something to laugh at? Something to just go past? I don't. 50,000 Americans die unnecessarily. Now, I know as part of this resolution that the majority leader is going to say, well, Democrats can put together their own bill, and it'll come to the floor here in the Senate for a vote. As everybody here knows, that is a totally meaningless gesture. You can get 100 votes here in the Senate. Won't mean anything because the House is not going to take it up, and the President of the United States certainly will not sign it. So, Mr. President, I hope that anybody here who is thinking of voting for this reconsiders, goes back home and talks to their constituents and asks them what it will mean if their health care premiums are doubled or tripled. Thank you, Mr. President.
The Democratic leader.
Mr. President,
Oh, no.
America is in the midst of a Republican-made health care crisis, worse than anything the American people have seen in decades. Republicans have spent the past 10 months dismantling the health care system, skyrocketing costs, and making every day harder for American families. Because of Republicans, Americans are going to suffer immensely as this health care crisis gets worse. Democrats have been fighting to end this crisis over and over again. Democrats have wanted to lower costs, but Republicans fought us every step of the way. We gave Republicans not one, not two, but 3 chances this year to extend the ACA premium tax credits. Republicans said no every time. On Friday, we offered Republicans a compromise, a proposal that would extend the ACA tax credits for a year and open up the government at the same time. They once again said no. And when they said no on our compromise, they showed that they are against any health care reform. Instead, they passed the biggest health care cuts in our nation's history just to give tax breaks to billionaires, and even then, they weren't satisfied with merely closing hospitals and community health clinics. They callously did nothing to deal with the looming crisis of ACA credits. Premiums will spike by thousands of dollars a month. Millions will lose insurance. Democrats have sounded the alarm. We have demanded for months to meet with the Republican leadership. But Republican leaders refuse to even discuss the issue, let alone negotiate it. We've asked them to meet in the summer and throughout the shutdown. To this day, Republicans still say no. We asked President Trump to step in and meet with us to deliver lower health care for Americans, and instead, Donald Trump has taken the American people hostage, from cutting off food, aid to hungry families and vets and seniors and kids, to manufacturing flight cancellations, to cutting off home heating aid, while he builds a billion-dollar ballroom with gold-plated toilets. Therefore, I must vote no. This health care crisis is so severe, so urgent, so devastating for families back home that I cannot in good faith support this CR that fails to address the health care crisis. But let me be clear, however this vote turns out, This fight will and must continue. Democrats must fight because of millions of families will lose health care coverage. We must fight because children who are dying of cancer will not get health care coverage. We must fight because a senior citizen cannot afford to pay $25,000 a year just for health insurance. We must fight to keep millions from financial ruin. And make no mistake about it, the American people know who is inflicting this health care trauma on them: Donald Trump and the Republicans. Americans will remember Republican intransigence every time they make a sky-high payment on health insurance. So we are going to fight legislatively, fight back home, fight in the courts, and bring this fight in the elections. Health care costs made a major impact on the 2025 election, and they will certainly have an even greater impact on the 2026 election. So in conclusion, the contrast between the two parties is crystal clear. Republicans are the party hell-bent on taking people's health care away, all to bow to the billionaire elite and special interests. Democrats are united as the party of lower health care costs and improving our health care system. We will not give up this fight. We will deliver for the American people. I yield the floor.
Mr. President.
Majority Leader.
Mr. President, after 40 long days, I'm hopeful that we can finally bring this shutdown to an end. And I don't need to go over all the reasons why it's imperative that we get the government open as soon as possible. From the truly precarious situation we are in with regard to air travel to the fact that our staffs have been working without pay for a full 40 days now, all of us, Republicans and Democrats, who support this bill know that the time to act is now. And so in just a few minutes, I will call up the vehicle for a clean continuing resolution packaged with 3 bipartisan year-long appropriations bills: agricultural appropriations, military construction, VA appropriations, and legislative branch appropriations. These bills will fund SNAP for the entire fiscal year. They will fund WIC for the entire fiscal year. And they will fund our veterans for the entire fiscal year. After 40 days of uncertainty, I'm profoundly glad to be able to announce that nutrition programs, our veterans, and other critical priorities will have their full-year funding. And my goal is to quickly move to other full-year appropriations bills. As I've said many times, I firmly believe that the way to fund the government is by passing appropriations bills through regular order, a process that gives senators from both parties the fullest chance to make their voices heard. Mr. President, I also want to mention health care. There's been a lot of talk over the last several weeks on both sides of the aisle about the health care crisis in this country. And I'm thankful to be able to say that we have senators, both Democrat and Republican, who are eager to get to work to address that crisis in a bipartisan way. These senators are not interested in political games. They're interested in finding real ways to address health care costs for American families. We also have a president who is willing to sit down and get to work on this issue. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what solutions might be brought forward. Regardless, as I have said for weeks to my Democrat friends, I will schedule a vote on their proposal, and I've committed to having that vote no later than the second week in December. Mr. President, again, I am optimistic that after almost 6 weeks of this shutdown, we'll finally be able to end it. I will call up that bill in a matter of minutes, and I look forward to passing the clean continuing resolution and appropriations bill package in the very near future.
Few minutes.
Now, Mr. President, I move to proceed to the motion to reconsider the cloture vote on October 16th on the motion to proceed to H.R. 5371.
The question's on the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Others no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The motion is agreed to.
Mr. President, I move to reconsider the cloture vote on the motion to proceed to H.R. 5371.
The question's on the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The motion's agreed to. The clerk will report the motion to invoke cloture.
Cloture motion. We, the undersigned senators, in accordance with the provisions of Rule 22 of the Standing Rules of the Senate, do hereby move to bring to a close debate on the motion to proceed to Calendar 168, H.R. 5371, an act making continuing appropriations and extensions for fiscal year 2026 and for other purposes.
Under the previous order, the mandatory quorum call under Rule 22 has been waived. The question is it the sense of the Senate that debate on the motion to proceed to H.R. 5371, an act making continuing appropriations and extensions for fiscal year 2026 and for other purposes, shall be brought to a close upon reconsideration? The yeas and nays are mandatory under the rule. The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alsobrooks. Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Banks. Mr. Barrasso. Mr. Bennett. Mrs. Blackburn.
Okay, everybody. Let's just enjoy the process, shall we?
Thank you.
We can all end pretty soon.
Mrs. Blackburn. Mr. Blumenthal. Ms. Rochester. Mr. Booker.
Guys, I'm like, wait, what's going on? Guys, who's that guy next to Mark Levin? That's Ted Cruz, right? And I see Ted
Mr.
right
Booker,
here. I'm
Mr.
like,
Bozeman.
wait, what? I see it in two places. Okay, so that's recorded. And this is like,
Thank you. I got you.
I'm like, what?
Gotcha. Mrs. Britt. Mr. Budd. Ms. Cantwell.
That was
Mrs.
funny.
Capito. Mr. Cassidy. Ms. Collins.
I've
Mr.
watched
Coons.
so many of these votes and everything, and I'm still learning because it's not easy
Mr.
for me to
Cornyn.
know. Like the closure and all of that, I'm still learning.
Ms. Cortez Masto. Mr. Cotton. Mr. Kramer. Mr. Crapo. I got him. Mr. Cotton.
Come on,
Mr.
everybody.
Kramer. Mr. Crapo.
Open. Can be right
Mr.
now.
Cruz. Mr. Curtis. Mr. Daines.
Right now.
Ms. Duckworth. Mr. Durbin. Ms. Ernst. Mr. Fetterman. Mrs. Fisher. Mr. Gallego. Mrs. Gillibrand. Mr. Graham. Mr. Grassley. Mr. Haggerty. Ms. Hassan. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Heinrich. Mr. Hickenlooper. Ms. Hirono. Mr. Hoven. Mr. Husted. Mrs. Hyde-Smith. Mr. Johnson. Mr. Justice. Mr. Kane. Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kim. Mr. King. Ms. Klobuchar. Mr. Langford. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lujan. Ms. Lummis. Mr. Markey. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McConnell. Mr. McCormick. Mr. Merkley. Mrs. Moody. Mr. Moran.
40
Mr.
days, fam.
Marino, Mr. Mullen, Ms. Murkowski, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Murray, Mr. Ossoff, Mr. Padilla, Mr. Paul, Mr. Peters, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ricketts, Mr. Risch, Ms. Rosen, Mr. Rounds, Mr. Sanders, Mr. Schatz, Mr. Schiff, Mr. Schmidt,
This shall pass. I know, right? So far, so good.
Mr.
So
Schmidt,
far, so
Mr.
good.
Schumer, Mr. Scott of Florida, Mr. Scott of South Carolina, Mrs. Shaheen, Mr. Sheehy, Ms. Slotkin, Ms. Smith, Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Thune, Mr. Tillis, Mr. Tuberville, Mr. Van Hollen, Mr. Warner,
First link down
Warnock.
below, fam.
Ms. Warren,
Join me on BTCC
Mr. Welch, Mr. Whitehouse, Mr. Wicker,
and get some
Wyden.
XRP.
Mr. Young,
Join us. Because I think things are about to start getting bullish and longs are going to start coming in. This is what we needed. And then December 1st, we have QT end date, according to Jerome Powell. So it's a 2,000 XRP giveaway competition for November. You'll see that.
Senators voting in the affirmative.
Do it.
Barrasso, Blackburn, Bozeman, Britt, Budd, Capito, Cassidy, Collins, Cotton, Kramer, Cruz, Curtis, Daines, Durbin, Fisher, Graham, Haggerty, Hoven, Husted, Hyde-Smith, Kane, Kennedy, King, Lankford, Lummis, Marshall, McCormick, Moody, Moran, Marino, Mullen, Murkowski, Ricketts, Rounds, Schmidt, Sheehy, Sullivan, Thune, Tuberville, Wicker, and Young.
Then Cliff.
Yep.
Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome.
Senators voting in the negative. Baldwin, Bennett, Cantwell, Duckworth, Hirono, Kelly, Kim, Markey, Padilla, Paul, Reed, Sanders, Warner, and Welch.
Big shout out to Cliff for the donation.
Mr. Hickenlooper, no.
Okay. 4115. 4115. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. 4115 so far. We'll take those odds. We're still there. We're still there, you know.
Mr. Bankside.
60. 60.
Mr. Schatz, no.
Soon, guys. Soon. It's coming in.
Ms. Klobuchar, no.
Yeah, this is live, fam. This is live. 18. Still too early. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. 5 minutes. Restroom break.
Mr. Merkley? No. Ms. Blunt Rochester? No. Mrs. Murray? No. Mr. Wyden? No.
Levi.
Mr. Van Hollen? No. Ms. Hassan? Aye.
We got an eye. Yay. I was watching The Big Short a few days ago.
Mr. Crapo? Aye.
$16. Yeah, you like that movie? Yeah, it's a good movie. How many votes do we need? 60? Yeah, 60. That's all we need. 60 votes, and that's it. I'm gonna eat something after this, bro. Like some tacos. I don't know, but I do wanna dig in. Already ate steak and shrimp, Brussels sprouts, something like that. But this time for some tacos or something like that. Something delicious.
Mr. Gallego? No. Mr. Schiff? No.
Papusas.
Mr. Scott of South Carolina? Aye.
Hey, we got an eye. Okay, 15. 15 in the house. As soon as that number reaches 59 or 60, then I think we're good. They've said that they were gonna do a test vote, so I'm not sure if this is a test vote or if this is actually like the real one. Might be the real one. I think so. So yeah, I mean, we'll just see soon what's happening there. Chipper in the house. Got Strude. Do it again because I checked and I didn't see your DM. Send me again another
Tillis.
message.
Aye. Mr. Justice, aye.
Okay. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Ms. Cortez Masto, aye. Mrs. Shaheen, aye.
Is that 50? Okay. It's getting real now. A bunch of Dems. Where are the Dems? Are they coming in or
Mr.
what?
Lujan, no. Mr. Heinrich, no.
It's a vote to reconsider a final vote. There you go. Yeah, we need... Let me get DoorDash or something. I need to put some fuel. Powerful fuel. And I don't have anything. I haven't eaten much. It's just I came back and I was just working. I was like, the life that we pay some sacrifice. But it's because of you, fam. We do this. I love you guys. I mean, it just feels amazing to be here. Dominoes. How about if we do some Dave Hutch chicken? I always do panda, but I'm tired of panda a little bit.
Ms. Smith, no.
Welcome, everybody. Very good to
Ms.
see you.
Rosen, aye.
Just, oh, there you go. 50. 10 more, and that's it. Ghost, my friend. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Big shout out to all of our admins and moderators, please. They're the ones who always come and deliver some greatness, make it everything easier for us to have. The beautiful thing is that we're actually not mega pumping, and we do have a lot of people with us today. How about a $4 XRP price? Would you like that? Just imagine the amount of people listening, joining the XRP lines. Just saying. It's coming in. It's coming in. But the question you have to ask yourself is hey, Oscar, I'm going to go in and I'm going to start doing this at $4 XRP, or you had the chance to do it at $2 XRP. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. And that applies to Kronos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, right? Algorand, Cardano. I'm bullish in many.
No.
Many of them. Okay, I'll do Panda.
Ms. Warren, no.
It's the same thing. White steamed rice, super greens, and 2 sides of teriyaki chicken. I know I'm boring, but I just want to make sure that I'm at my best.
Mr. Murphy? No.
I wish we could give XRP a tip. Ooh, that would be awesome, right? Giving crypto a tip instead of the fiat dollars. Who wants dollars?
Mr. McConnell? Aye.
Hey, he voted aye. McConnell. No way. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Mitch. Finally. 3 orange chicken and fried rice. Very boring. 3 orange chicken, bro. You go in, bro. All right. Food is coming in. Food is coming in soon. Healthy food, you know. I think it's healthy. Come on. Plus, if I still have
Mr. Whitehouse? No.
some space, I'll go out and go somewhere, right? Get a matcha or something. I like matcha. I know everybody's just gonna bully me right now. I like matcha. Come on, guys. I'm one of those. Yes, I'm one of those. I like matcha. People see me and they get like, you drink matcha? I'm like, yeah, I drink matcha. No matcha though. 9 votes, fam. 9, just 9, and that's it.
Mr. Fetterman? Aye.
8.
Mr. Warnock? No.
You need a monster. I never had a monster in my life. Never had a monster. I think that's no bueno, you know. Let's finish some barbecue and some rib meat, T-bone and fajitas. Ooh, good job, bro. Let's go.
Mr. Risch? Aye. Mr. Blumenthal?
Mr.
No.
Kramer. All right, everybody. Whatever we gotta do, we're here and pushing, and this is gonna pass. When I see a 60 base, that's why they're calling it. So it's about to be 9 p.m. East, and we want to get a positive one so we can then get the good boat. I believe so. Yeah. Christy, that's a good one, bro. Some barbecue cookout. I like that. It's really nice. Let's take a look at what
Mr. Hawley?
CT.
Aye.
What is CT saying right now? Crypto Twitter. Beautiful.
Ms. Ernst? Aye.
All right, guys. We're back at the 54, 55. Anything above that, it's new. Anything above that is new. 54, 55. This is it. 5 more, and then I think we can be pretty excited about the outcome that we're gonna see very soon, guys. That's really nice. Thailand, what's up, guys? Good to see you. 5 more. The best thing that's gonna help us get to levels that we've never seen before is called the Clarity Act. right here. Dear crypto holder, do whatever you want with this, but 2,000 stimulus to Americans. Government shutdown ending. QT ending. Fed cutting more. Treasury liquidity injections. Liquidity flips business cycle to expansion. Clarity Act passes. Alcon ETF tsunami begins. Guys, do not waste your time, fam. Do not, because the next multi-millions, everybody. Multi-millions, everybody. Multi-millions, guys. Multi-millions, everybody. Easy. It's coming. It's coming. Multi-millions. This is pretty good. I love it. I like this a lot.
Mr. Grassley, aye.
Hey! 4 more. The thing is that once everybody starts seeing, you know, that, oh man, I thought everything was going to zero. Once everybody starts seeing the pump, we're just gonna ask where the haters at? Where the haters at, right? You notice that this whole week I was basically starting videos calling the haters out. Because they punch, and they punch pretty hard. You don't feel it. Some of you see the comments, my admins, no, because they see the comments too, but freaking haters, they punch. But I punch back too. It's not that I was triggered, it's that I know what creates good content. I'm a marketer. If you give me content, I'm going to use it. Obviously, I know what's good and not good content, right? But if you give me, I'm a marketer. Like anybody in content creation or
Mr.
TV
Peters,
or so,
no.
like we know, you know, we're going to use that to bring more people. Make it seem, it's exciting. It's part of the whole business strategy, bro.
Mr. Ossoff, no.
And those glasses brought me to this stream. Oh, nice. I love that. 3,500 people, guys. Very happy to see it.
No.
This isn't the real boat. Even if it's not the real boat, whatever, chill, dude. I mean, what? You need to relax, man. I mean, we're going through the whole process, brother. Just for the first time in 40 days, we're going to get a 60, bro. I mean, just chill. Oh, forget the House still needs a vote to when this passes. Yeah, but the House is Republican, bro. And the House has more votes to pass. That's what I know. I mean, obviously, I mean, I gotta do my research, but this is the big one, and then, you know, whatever comes after. So let's do the math. many votes are left?
Mr. Coons, no.
Oh no. There's six left. 6 left. We need 4. We need 4. Oh boy. They let us hanging for so long.
Mrs. Gillibrand, no.
Oh. It hurts. This is exactly what we do this because we react to everything. The good, the bad, the worst. We react to everything, fam. Why not? Because the thing is that people just want good news. I've noticed that a lot. People just want good news all the time. But that's not life. That's not the way this works. Who doesn't want good news all the time, right?
Mr. Booker, no.
Okay, guys. The rest have to be eyes. I think for this to make sense, right? You notice how the volume and right now everything's just slows down right now. Look at this. And people are trading. People are from all over the world right now. All over the planet. They're watching what's going on the screen. They're trading. Look at that. Start to see some bright candles right there. Let's take a look at the news. Let's take a look at the news. This comment, oh boy. I'm gonna get hurt by the haters. So who do we have here? Klobuchar and all the friends. Bruce. Holy market. Excuse me, what? They've been repeating the same thing over and over and over.
Move to finally reopen the government. It's been ridiculous. The Democrats have been absolutely absurd. So let me give you the rundown on how this works. Right now, we got to have a motion to proceed. That means to get on the bill. Once we pass that, which we've already have 10 Democrats that have agreed to vote with us, so we had the votes. Once it's passed, technically it invokes 20 or 30 hours of debate. Now the Democrats can yield all that back if they want to. After that, we have another vote, and that's to amend the clean CR that the House sent over. Now, what that means is the House sent over a clean CR on all 12 appropriation bills. We have 3 appropriation bills that we're amending. So we have the LEDGE, we have MILCON, which is military, and AG. Now, AG is where the SNAP program is. So we're going to have to amend 3 of the 12 appropriation bills, and then CR the rest of the 9, and then send that back to the House after we vote on it. But once we vote to amend it, it invokes another 30 hours of debate and before we can actually vote on the bill. So if the Democrats want to drag this out, they can drag it out for 60 hours. Now, it's ridiculous because the vote's already there, but there's some presidential hopefuls that want to, Democrat presidential hopefuls, that want to drag this out and like plant their flag and say, this is awful, we're not going to do this. Well, that means we won't be able to get to that vote until Wednesday. That means the House has to come back in and vote after we do, which would mean probably the government wouldn't reopen until Thursday. Now, if the Democrats want to yield back the time, we could get all 3 votes done tonight. The House could come back in, vote, and the government could be reopened back tomorrow night. So we'll see what they do. More than likely, they're going to try to continue to hold you guys as leverage points.
Thank you. Okay, there you go. I think this is a very useful video for a lot of people and for me. Thank you for the breakdown. So we're cooked because he said 10.
Been ridiculous. The Democrats have been absolutely absurd. So let me give you the rundown on how this works. Right now, we got to have a motion to proceed. That means to get on the bill. Once we pass that, which we've already have 10 Democrats that have agreed to vote with us, so we had the votes.
So we're starting with the motion right now, just the motion to proceed. Good, right? Because the first part of ending the shutdown. Now, they could pass everything, but you really think they're going to go back to Congress and do it tonight? You really think so? If they had 10 Democrats, some of them already voted no. some of them already voted no. And it's taken a while. As soon as we have one nay, this is not gonna pass. That's my understanding, right? That the motion needs 60. That's my understanding. Here you go. Thank you, AI. Motion to invoke closure can pass in the U.S. Senate if it receives the required number of votes, which is typically a 3 to 5 majority, 60 votes. Once invoked, closure can end a filibuster and limit debate, allowing a vote on the matter at hand, usually after 30 additional hours. Closure rule. So, my friends, in other words, if we don't have 60 votes right now, and based on what our friend right now explained, it's not gonna matter much. Hurry up and vote. I know, right? I think we all want that for sure. We all want that for sure, bro. Regardless, we know that we're locked in, bro. But they're taking a while, you see? My food is coming now, so pretty nice. We are stuck. You sell means you're weak. Once again, big shout out to Mansoor for sending 50 members to the chat and to the community. Been a while about that. You know, we've been live for an hour and a half and counting their previous live 2 hours today. Right now, 2 hours. Ever since like 6 p.m., you know. We were, you know, on a break for about an hour. So, yeah, I decided to come in. All I got to say is this is what we do because it impacts your crypto. It impacts your XRP. It impacts, you know, your portfolio. Tomorrow, based on what's going on today, if it passes, great. If it passes, you know, 60, phenomenal. Great. We pass. Awesome. And it moves on, right? Great. But it's taking a while right now just for the motion to proceed. Just the motion to proceed. A lot of nays switch to yeah. I remember the Genius Act, bro. I remember that. Thank you so much for bringing that back to us, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, I didn't see you. Wait, where you at? Man, I didn't see you. Well, you should be somewhere there. I got a lot of comments. Josh in the house. Thank you, brother. Welcome to a new member. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All I gotta say, fam, is just it's nasty. It's just not right. Life, it's already too hard here in the US. Prices are up and jobs, right? Firings, layoffs, and all of that. And on top of that, flying right now, difficult. I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, my food is almost here. Excited. Ooh. Oh, there you are. I saw you. Ruben. My man. See you, bro. I'm getting panda. I'm hungry. This shall pass. But honestly, I wanted some tacos, bro. But tacos, I don't really want to get them delivered. You have to go and eat the tacos right there. What's up, Jay? Good to see you guys. I understand, and I know some people are already leaving because they're like, dude, this is taking forever. Welcome to crypto. Welcome to the government. Yep. The way it is. Tacos, of course, they're better. Of course, but I'm here. You're on Powell. You're on Powell. Come on, man. You know what to do. You know what to do. Breaking. So far, 7 Democrats have broken with their party voting to reopen the government, assuming Fetterman also votes yes, which he's expected to. The 60-vote threshold should be met. Yeah, my foot is outside. Thank you, MN Hawk in the house. Welcome, brother. Super happy to have you. Let's dig in. That's when you know they don't want to vote yes, but they have to vote yes. And some of them, they've done this for 40 years. And nobody can tell them anything, right? Only, obviously, if you don't vote for them, you get them out. But welcome to the government. And I mean, this happens everywhere, not only in the U.S., right? But in the U.S., we have people that are 70, 60 plus. That's okay. I mean, but it comes with all kinds of collateral damage as far as in our world that things are moving a little faster because we use, well, obviously, AI and technology. But still, when it comes to this type of legislative activities, we still rely a bunch on the human person, right? But that's the reason why a lot of people, we believe in crypto, because crypto is fair. We vote and it's public. And everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a voice because we are using the blockchain. But here, you vote, you give someone else that represents you your voice. Only 2 per U.S. Per state, and that's it. And they will do it according to the constituents, right? But sometimes you don't agree on everything. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. My man. K4. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. We love Panda, of course. Dude. For how long we've been waiting? Insane.
We saw how
Smith. Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Thune, Mr. Tillis. Mr. Tuberville.
About an hour. About an hour. Wow. Just a test mode. Just a test mode. If this passes, because obviously they're not leaving until this gets done and the shutdown is over. It will continue. I mean, I won't be live for that, right? But seems that they're not gonna sleep and they will continue. But this has to pass. If not, it's just gonna take longer and longer. If it passes, then they're gonna have the time to debate and debate.
Sunday evening and we're about ready. Okay, guys, it's Sunday evening and we're about ready to have our first vote to move to finally reopen the government. It's been ridiculous. The Democrats have been absolutely absurd. So let me give you the rundown on how this works. Right now, we got to have a motion to proceed. That means to get on the bill. Once we pass that, which we've already have 10 Democrats that have agreed to vote with us, so we had the votes. Once it's passed, technically it invokes 20 or 30 hours of debate. Now the Democrats can yield all that back if they want to. After that, we have another vote, and that's to amend the clean CR that the House sent over. Now, what that means is the House sent over a clean CR on all 12 appropriation bills. We have 3 appropriation bills that we're amending. So we have the LEDGE, we have MILCON, which is military, and AG. Now, AG is where the SNAP program is. So we're going to have to amend 3 of the 12 appropriation bills and then CR the rest of the 9 and then send that back to the House after we vote on it. But once we vote to amend it, it invokes another 30 hours of debate and before we can actually vote on the bill. So if the Democrats want to drag this out, they can drag it out for 60 hours. Now, it's ridiculous because the vote's already there, but there's some presidential hopefuls Democrat presidential hopefuls, that want to drag this out and like plant their flag and say, this is awful, we're not going to do this. Well, that means we won't be able to get to that vote until Wednesday. That means the House has to come back in and vote after we do, which would mean probably the government wouldn't reopen until Thursday. Now, if the Democrats want to yield back the time, we could get all 3 votes done tonight. The House could come back in, vote, and the government could be reopened back tomorrow night. So we'll see what they do. More than likely, they're going to try to continue to hold you guys as leverage points.
Hey, good evening. Well, we're looking at this test vote sometime after 8 o'clock Eastern time here in the Senate. The Senate is out on a recess right now, but they will come back after 8. And we were kind of thinking that this test vote would come between 8 and 10 o'clock Eastern time. Now, it is a test vote, as we say, but it's more than just that. That will tell us, if they are successful, if the government shutdown is going to end and the government is going to reopen. This is going to be about the math. It's whether or not all Republicans, and let's see if they can get all Republicans here, combined with a group of Democrats, can get to 60 votes and break a filibuster. If they get to that 60-vote threshold, that test vote, is almost more important than final passage, which could come later in the evening tonight, maybe in the overnight, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Let me break down the math here right now. So there are 53 Republicans in the Senate. It's unclear if Rand Paul, the Republican from Kentucky, would vote with his party. He has opposed his party on this issue really since the end of September. But you've had a coalition of 3 other senators who caucus with the Democrats who voted with the Republicans throughout the way here. And we've just gotten this bit of information in the past few minutes that, part and parcel that was central to getting this deal were 3 former New England governors. They are all senators now. You have Jeanne Shaheen, the Democratic senator from New Hampshire, Maggie Hassan, the Democratic senator from New Hampshire as well, and Angus King, the independent from Maine, who caucuses with the Democrats. They say that they have gotten some major concessions in this deal. This would reverse the federal RIFs. Also, SNAP money would be back in, and so they're willing to support that deal. So you see how that coalition of Democrats is growing. And here's the other issue. You have a split in the Democratic caucus. The Senate Democrats have been meeting behind closed doors for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, and there's a lot of division there. There are some Democrats who are going to come out and support this test vote, and the others are going to rage at them. Hakeem Jeffries, who's the Democratic leader, just put out a statement a few minutes ago. He said that this fight is not over in the House of Representatives for the Democrats. You had critical words from Bernie Sanders, the independent senator from Vermont, about what the Democrats were doing here because they didn't get anything on health care. Remember, this is why Democrats were not voting to fund the government. They wanted an agreement on health care. Greg Kazar, who is a Democrat from Texas, and he chairs the Progressive Caucus in the House of Representatives, he called this a betrayal. So we're probably going to have this test vote sometime in the next couple of hours, and then the question is just how fast they can get it through the Senate. Does that come later tonight? Does it come in the overnight? Is this more of a Monday or Tuesday project? Tommy?
Thank
Hey, good evening. Well, we're looking.
Just now voted 8. I'm here, 7 Democratic senators, and we'll look to see. Fetterman just now voted 8, I am told. That he makes the 8th senator, so we do have at least 60 Senate votes we expect here. This vote is still open. It's always possible someone could change their vote. Don't expect that to happen, though. Expect there to be at least 60 votes. The supermajority to break a Democratic-led filibuster, move towards final passage as soon as tonight or potentially early this week, Jess.
That is
a big moment here. 7 Democratic senators, and we'll look to see. Fetterman just
Well, it just takes a long time for them to do something, bro. Like, what else are we supposed to wait for? Washington, D.C., the swamp. The swamp. I just hope, because I'm actually going there just to relax in a couple more weeks, but God willing, it's all fine, and just relax and enjoy. Planets, I see you, brother. Welcome. Through my speakers, we're broke. It's just a gasp of silence. Just open another cold one. Of course. Why not, right?
Mr. Justice, aye. Ms. Cortez Masto, aye. Mrs. Shaheen, aye.
So far, so quiet. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I already ate something, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get a drink, and we'll continue working on a few things. I have some work to do. But, I mean, I'm not all the way here just to give up right now. I got to know how this ends. So bring a pillow, bring some popcorns, bring this is not your typical live stream, okay? I don't make the rules. Washington does. what's a good type of music just to kind of like relax? Because I mean, I'm not gonna play my type of music because that one is gonna get us all pumped. I got water music, ambience music, vehicles music, whoosh, cartoon, computers. Weird. Let's try ambience. Oh, sound effects. No. What do we get? Trading music. Trading music. Let me see if I can find some trading music. Nope. Do some. Lo-fi. Yeah, lo-fi. That's a good one. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, lo-fi. Oh, yes. Love you, fam. All right. Let's try. I gotta move this. Lo-fi hip-hop. Let's try this one. But I need the volume to go a little lower. Jorge in the house. Appreciate you being here, bro. Thank you so much and welcome. Always buying XRP under $3. It's an all-in. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that a lot and welcome. We're just watching and waiting, fam. 4 more votes left. Oh, yes. With some chilling, tunes in the background. Why not?
Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Aye. Mr. Lee.
I
Mr.
heard.
Lee. Aye. Mr.
Oh.
Scott. Mr. Scott of Florida. Aye.
Oh, oh. I was like, "Run. Let's go." Oh, I think I wasn't. Oh, I think my reaction wasn't appropriate. Let's go, one more. Finally, dude. Oh, yes. Let's go, baby. Hey, you see that green, bro? That's what we've been waiting, bro. One more, bro. 3 eyes. We got 3 eyes. We got 3 eyes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 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 Very good. I like that. I like that a lot. Here we go. How do you like that? Let's have the entire room reset, okay? So about 4 minutes ago, I was just chilling and thinking about, oh, this is going to take a while. I hear people speak, and we got 3 yeses. We go from 56 to 59. One more on this motion to proceed to the actual full vote is gonna occur. Now, if this gets passed right now, one more vote, then we're gonna have some debate, like 30 hours or so. So this is the first step to closing the government. You want the government closed. So those are the good news. First thing that we got to do is get this passed. Then 30 minutes or so, 30 hours or so. And then it could be shortened for sure. And then they can vote again and pass it, later today, later tonight. But I think having this one completed, I leave very happy, head into my bed and relax. That's me. That's me. Been waiting and waiting, and it paid off. It paid off, guys. So I know, right? He needs a cigarette after 3 votes. Man, it's crazy, dude. It is one thing to remember for sure. Oh, man. That was nice. That was for sure nice. And you can tell, the candle. You can tell about the candle right there. It's getting ready, Candle, let's add the Bollinger Bands. Candle is getting ready. Prepping. It's getting. Man. This guy. K4. Thank you, brother. Welcome. That's exactly the way we do it here, everybody. You guys are troopers. I mean, you are here with me for 2-3 hours or so, and obviously I don't want us to stay much longer per se, but we're just really waiting on them. Yeah, tomorrow I work, and I won't be as active, so I'm just taking the chance today. So just one more person who's missing. Someone's missing voting. Not yet financially retired. So I am, praise God. But I decided to continue just doing it because of personal reasons. And thankfully, I already resigned, but I'm deciding to finish the year. Didn't want to just leave in the middle of the year or so. So once this year ends, that's it. It's been awesome, really like it so far, but we're gonna do this full time very soon. Very soon. You notice right now there's some people coming in and buying some XRP. I see strength in the price of XRP right now. We're seeing some pretty nice candle in the 5 minutes, so that's really good. John Corning, he's missing? Really? John Corning? Either one? He's a Republican, right? How can you check who's missing? We'll see. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. This guy, every time he goes live, crypto crashes. No, but for reals, it's like, come on, man. Do it. Closure completed. Well, who's missing? Oh, missing.
He was in the queue, so it's possible he flew from Austin to Washington, D.C.
I mean, he's a Republican. He's gonna vote yes. Yeah, okay, it passed. It passed. It passed. It passed. That's it. We're good. I don't know. It passed. He's Republican. Guys, where is John Cornyn? Oh, they don't know where he's at. Oh, man. Everyone is looking for John Cornyn. Oh, wow. Okay. Finally, there you go. 8 Democrats voted yes. 8 Democrats voted yes. That's awesome, man. Yeah, this passed, fam. This passed. Democrats came through, and we're just missing John. We are just missing John. It passed. Awesome, man. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. It passed. This passed. Moving on. Getting closer to the end of the shutdown. In the beginning of Q4 2025, be bullish. The time is now, guys. It's getting real soon. The film. That was 3 hours total of live and dedication. And all I have to say is I do it because I love it, not because I have to. Period. Guys, I don't know where he's at, but he's going to vote yes. And this is going to pass. And we're going to be moving on. Next week should be bullish, or we'll hear. We'll see. We'll see. And we'll keep in touch. Maybe someone, XRP is gonna start moving right now. It's gonna start moving. But guess what? I'm tired. I'm a human. So I'm not gonna push myself much right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break. But yeah, everybody, man, this is awesome. This is awesome. He's got a 40-minute drive minimum from Dulles Airport to the Capitol Hill. So he's getting to Capitol Hill, basically. He's not there. He's just getting, maybe. I don't know, right? Maybe. Well, things are about to get real, guys. So all I have to say, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for coming in. XRP seems that it's going to move as expected, as predicted. Kimo, TJ, Ghost, Danger Save, and more. JB and more. Thank you guys for stopping by and helping me out a lot. Mansoor, thank you as well for the kind donations and all the donations and all the new members and all the new subscribers. Very happy to see you guys. Enjoy. This is obviously a long journey, not a sprint. So let's go ahead and recharge and come back stronger tomorrow. You know what's probably going to happen in the next couple of hours, so keep an eye on things. It's going to probably get crazy, but I'll leave it to someone else because I cannot go more than this. I just want to relax. Wait. Are they about to speak? Nope. Okay. Well, guys, you take care. God bless you all. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.